Hey everyone, so welcome back to the homestead. Today we're going to be installing some quail into our new quail hutch, or rather a repurposed chicken hutch that we've retrofitted as a quail hutch. We ended up getting new feeder for the quail. Actually, this is water feeder. I'm going to probably rig up some type of food pellet feeder with some PVC piping, but right now I'm just taking apart some old piece of wood or from a project that I had built a long time ago to put a new base in here. But yeah, we got 6 quail down here from a local quail raiser or a farmer on the east side of Wichita in Augusta. Traded him a pint of honey for 6 adult quail, 5 of which are female, so we'll be getting eggs pretty much right away if the conditions are right, and then 1 male so that we can get some fertilization going and hopefully incubate our own eggs. So stay tuned. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll go ahead and put the quail in and show you what it looks like. So we have yet another project that we're starting this year, which is planting some vines, some grapevines. These will be mostly for winemaking, which I've been doing now for a few years, and I wanted to start getting into actually growing my own grapes. These grapes will be French-American hybrids. We're starting with 4 Vignoles and 4 Champagne. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they also are good for jam and grape. But we have 8 holes that we're digging out here on the property. And we're gonna go ahead and plop them down today. And we will be making some reinforcements as well as the season goes on and training them to go up the trellis. Anyways, been looking forward to doing this for a while, so stay tuned. Alright, so a quick update on the aquaponics system. We left it again for another week to see how it would do. It did end up draining a little bit on us, partly because this fitting up here, right there, was undone whenever I came in today and saw that it had been separated or something, so the water, I'm sure, just kind of rushed out the side over here. Instead of going into the biofilter, it just kind of drained out. So I put that fitting back together and I think it's good now. So I am refilling the tank. I did check the water temperature and we're somewhere around 80, maybe a little below 80, somewhere in the 70s probably. I might end up getting a new thermometer just because this one's a little grimy, but so I'm refilling the tank. Today it's the 28th of March, and the hydrometer is showing about 90 degrees with 20% humidity. So it's pretty dry in here, but it's getting pretty good temperatures. So this will be really good for peppers whenever we end up putting those in. So I'm probably gonna wait 1 more week before I put in some growth media, but I am gonna start growing peppers from seeds. I have some ghost peppers, and I'm probably gonna do some bell peppers. And then maybe 1 other in here, but stand by for that. So I think I mentioned this in one of my last videos, but I've been keeping my frames that have honey in them from one of the older hives that I have, and there are some bees that are coming by to munch on some of this stuff, so I got to be careful because that might train them to start robbing the honey that's on this property. And once we do drop our bees in the actual hives here in a couple weeks, we don't want them to be susceptible to local honeybee robbers that come about, because that does happen pretty often.
What they put in the ground. You got this much of the original sticking out of the ground. Yeah. And so you'll go down and you're going to have a set of roots here, set here, and set here.
That's a good one.
Orange here with the intention of oh, y'all from Kansas.
We got vignoles here.
Yeah, some of those can be a little.
All right, well, we got our vines planted. We have the vignole or vignette, and then over here on the right we have the chambrution. So one is a red and one is a white. We do have these support structures that we'll be putting up here in probably a few weeks, maybe a month or so, but just want to make sure that these get going well enough. So that's the update for today. Thanks.